Hi everyone, Jen Hawkins here with simpleisblackandwhite.com, and today I'm going to show you how to create your very own page tabs. If you've ever gone to a site where they have these amazing looking page tabs and you wonder how do they put them on there, as you see, some people, they actually pay a service to put them on there where they can just drag and drop, and that can range anywhere from $10 to $100 or more just to have someone install that for you. But today I'm actually going to show you how to install it yourself for free. As you can see, I have two open spaces, and I want to add one for my blog, and I also want to add one for my YouTube channel. So the first thing you want to do is go to your search box up here, and you're going to type iframe. And as you see, there's several different options, but the one that you want to select is the custom icons one. Static HTML iframe tab, custom icons. And as you see, they have 4 million monthly users. So it is definitely reputable. I've used them for all of my page tabs and I haven't had any issues. So you want to go ahead and continue as Jen Hawkins. They don't want you to use your fan page when installing any apps, so just continue with your regular page. And then here you want to install the page tab. I've already have some preset ones, so after we add this you might see that one has already been set up. But for now, let's go ahead and select the Jen Hawkins page and add the page tab. There you go. And like I said, I did have one set up already. So as you see here, I have my blog in here. And let's go into settings so you can see exactly how it would look like if you were to install a brand new app for yourself. So when you do get a brand new app, it'll show you in here the different options that you have. And you want to select enable if you want it to be wide. If not, it'll only show half of the page. You don't want that because you want them to see as much as they can. I don't fiddle with any of these. Here I put my picture in there, and then here is where you want to tell the system, do I want them to be able to open my URL inside of Facebook, or do I want to redirect them? You really want to keep them inside your Facebook as much as possible, especially if you're trying to gain prospects and leads, so that way they can get to know you better. You're not forcing them to go to another site and taking them off of Facebook, because most people just get on Facebook to socialize. I'm sure that they won't be too happy if you redirect them to a site if they don't really want to be there. So go ahead and just select URL. And I have my blog in here, which is www.simpleisblackandwhite.com, and this is where you would be able to allow non-fan page users to be able to view your site as well. And I don't mind that they view them. You kind of, if you want them to like your page first, then it's better to just select the off button, but for me it doesn't matter either way. So here, the tab name, so for me I just want to make sure it says blog, but even then you put it in there, it won't necessarily save, so you'll have to save it in another area. As you can see, I hit the save settings, and when you do that, you want to grant permission to the application, allow it, and then it'll say settings have been saved. Once the settings have been saved, then you know that everything is ready to go. Go ahead and hit your page so that you can see what it looks like from someone outside. And as you see, there was nothing there. Now we have Empower in there, and it does say blog. Usually if I put something in there, it still tries to put welcome, so that's great that it actually worked this time. You can easily change your picture by just going to edit settings and then go to custom tab image and change it here. And since we're in here, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create your own images to put in there. I think it's very easy. You don't have to pay anyone to do it. You can upload your own pictures, maybe your regular family pictures, whatever it is. It is very easy to create your own, or maybe you just want a more professional look. So the way that I do it is you want to go ahead and hit change if you don't like this picture, which I currently have Empower there for Empower Network. If you don't like it, you can change it, and you can go to browse and look up in your pictures which image you'd like to put in there. I haven't created one just yet because I want to show you how easy it is to make your own image. So how I do it is I open up my Paint, and as you can see, I've been making several of these different images because I like to change my page up as much as possible. And the pixels are 111 by 71. So if you do this every time, it'll always fit in here and it'll be perfectly scaled. So let's say you want to be a little creative, you don't want it to look boring. Let's do a little cloud, or a thinking thought. That's what it looks like. Or dreaming, or you know, in the comics where they have the little things next to the pictures. So here you can decide what color you want your cloud to be, and you just select that, and I always use the fill. Oh, you don't have to go in there and color it like we're in kindergarten or anything. So here I want to add a text, and I just hit the text and then make it black or whatever color you want, because if you don't change the color, then you're not going to see anything. And then here I'll just go ahead and put blog, because that's what we have right there. It's a blog. I want it to be uniform with the other images that I have now, so I'm gonna bold it, which I'm not going to use this one because I already have a setup, but I do want to show you how easy it is to add this and to make one yourself. So we're just going to do save as, and I'm just going to type blog here, so that way you can find it later. And then since we already had this open, it's easy. You just go to browse your pictures or wherever you saved it, and then blog. And as you see, it changed it. Simple as that. So you can go back to your profile, your fan page, and go to the drop down, and then you'll see the blog right there. So as you can see, it's really easy to add it yourself. There's no sense of paying someone to do it if you can do it yourself for free. You know, why not? I do like what I had in there before, so I'm going to go and just change it back. And I'm doing this so you can see how easy it is to change back and forth if you decide one day I don't like that picture and the next day you do. So as it's loading, it usually doesn't take this long. I do apologize sometimes. If too many people are on it at the same time, then it'll be slower than normal. So now that it's come up, you just want to hit change, browse. I want to bring back my Empower because I like that better than the blog, and again, I want it to be uniform, so I don't want it to look different than the others. And in this case, I just want this one to be a little bit different than the others, just specifically for my blog. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can go ahead and add the other blank space, which I wanted to be for my YouTube. So again, you want to do the same thing. You want to pick the custom icons one. And then continue as Jen Hawkins. Install page tab. And just give it a minute to load. Okay, and it says all of the Facebook pages that you are an admin of already had this app tab installed, and that was from installing it earlier. So you'll see that and you just say okay. Since we've already used the other tabs, I'm going to go ahead and use number 10. because as you see on my page, I already had several before. If you've never used it before, if you just use it the one time, then you want to pick number 2, 3, or 4. I'm going to go ahead and just pick number 10, so that way we don't accidentally use one that's already been taken. Okay, so as soon as it populates, it'll ask you to select your page again and then add page tab. And then it says, do you want to be redirected? Just hit cancel. Because I had my YouTube redirected because for some reason it won't show up in the iframe. So this one I will have to do the redirect, which I really don't want to, but just for the purpose of this, we'll go ahead and do it. So go ahead and enable your 810 pixels. Make sure everything is in there. The website that you want it to redirect to, or if you just, again, if you want to do just an image or HTML, you can do that easily. And my tab name, I want it to be my YouTube channel. And then save settings. Okay, and you just want it to say settings have been saved. Go back to your page and you just want to make sure that everything is working correctly. As you can see, I already had one in here, but again, if you don't, or excuse me, an image in there, if you don't like it, it's as easy as hitting edit settings and changing it to whatever you want. Again, you can go into Paint and customize it and make it however way you want. Another thing that you can do is you can move these in whichever position that you want. When you go into a person's fan page, these are the only images that you see unless you hit this button. So you kind of want the ones that you want them to see to be the top ones. So your photos are always first, and then you have the others, or you can change where your photos can be if you want. I like my photos to stay there. I want to go ahead and move my YouTube channel up more, so I'll probably put it where Get Twitter Leads is. So where's my Twitter? I don't see it in here. So let's go ahead, oh there it is, Twitter Training. And then I want my blog to be up there as well, so I'm probably gonna change that to Get Prospecting Tips. So prospecting tips. Okay, so that way when people go onto my page, this is the first thing that they see. And then if they want more, they just go down and they can see the rest. Okay, so now I just want to make sure that everything's working correctly. Anytime you put anything on your page, you want to make sure that it's working correctly, because you want it to be professional. You don't want your links broken. You want everything to be up to date, because sometimes you change different programs or whatever. You want it to reflect on you, so just make sure that it is working right. So my blog went ahead and pasted correctly, so we did that right. Let's go back and just make sure that YouTube channel is working correctly too. And then since it is a redirect, it is asking them, do you want to be redirected? So that way, you're asking them instead of just saying, too bad you're going to my page. You don't want to do that. So that's great that they ask. When you hit OK, it goes into your YouTube channel or whichever website you want it to go to. So that's all that I have for today. Please stay tuned, and I'll have more videos on how to make your business more successful. Whatever it is, if you have a request on how to do something, just let me know. You can find me on www.facebook.com/Jen and Ed Hawkins, or www.simpleasblackandwhite.com, because we want to make it as simple as possible. So goodbye for now, and thank you for watching my video. Have a great day.